Happy Thursday. Today's gonna be a fun day. I have 4 hours planned and I will be doing 3 by 20 minute sweet spot. The route I have picked is Powerhouse Loop Clockwise. That's the segment name. It's a 3-hour segment. Steven Pimentel used to be on our team. He actually got the KOM, and then I think like a week or so ago, a local guy named Mitchell from the Velo Vibe YouTube channel stole the KOM about 3 hours flat. So today I will be basically doing my intervals on all of the climbs and then just riding endurance in between. So I'm hoping that will be enough to allow me to get the KOM. I will see. So priority is, number one, nail the workout. So I'm doing 3 by 20 sweet spot. My range will be about 335 to 340 average on each one. And then there's 3 climbs, kind of. The first one's more of just a steady rolling uphill. The second one is about a 20-minute climb. I KOM'd it at 17 minutes or just under 18 minutes, but I was doing like 350 of it. So should be closer to 20 at sweet spot. And then the second climb, or the third final climb, is about, I KOM that at like 15.5 minutes. So if I do sweet spot, maybe it's 18 minutes, I don't know. So I had the KOM on like almost all the climbs. Actually, I have them on all the climbs. But I never went for the loop, so I don't have the loop. But today I will see how that goes. So quick warm up and then we'll get into it. All right, I'm on the segment right now, just kind of cruising endurance. These conditions, I don't know if they're good. I have like a head crosswind, so might be really slow going out. Coming home, I might have like a tail crosswind, but still, I'd rather have a headwind home on the downhill than a headwind on the uphill. But we'll see. Anyways, trying to like conserve and not push right now, because again, my main goal is a sweet spot workout. So I'm just gonna ride endurance until I hit more of an up section of road, and then I'll do 20-minute sweet spot effort. I just finished my first sweet spot. I ended up doing about 25 minutes on that one at 342 or 343. I think I'm about 4 minutes behind, I think. I got a massive headwind on the way out. Plus, I didn't like smash the beginning, you know? So it was like a 46-minute segment to the school. I didn't like 51 because I started with 25 minutes to go, kind of railing it. So, but the Walker climb coming up, I think it should kind of swing things back into my favor, because I know I can go faster up that than what Mitchell did. So we'll see how that works out. It's cruising at like 250 right now. I also have my aero wheels. I got my climbing wheels. That makes a difference, but it is what it is. No excuses. Like I said, workout's number 1, KOM's number 2. Gosh dang it, man. So upset. I'm not upset. I'm just bummed. Dude, I ripped the Walker climb. I darn near, I was like, I don't know, maybe 30 seconds off my KOM time. Crushed it, and then I get to the top. I could feel like in the last part of the climb, I could feel my back end like just kind of like getting a little squishy. But I finished the climb and I get to the top and I look and my back tire is, yep, got a flat. So like I stop in a hurry, I take the tube out, throw a new tube in. For some reason, it like bunched by the valve stem, and I don't know, the CO2 one didn't even like fill it up. And then two, the tube got bunched and almost blew the bead off. And then it was still like super soft. And I was like, what the heck? So I got super lucky. I called Tyler, AKA Vegan Cyclist, or his new branding, the VC Adventures. I called him and he's like, yeah, dude, I got a tube, because I'm close to his house. I'm up here by Bass Lake. He's like, yeah, I got a tube. My wife, Kristen, will run it over. She'll be there in about 20 minutes. I'm like, oh, praise the good Lord, I'm gonna be rescued. So thank you, Tyler and Kristen, for that. Huge. All right, last sweet spot was a success. Oh, I sat there for almost an hour, but still, I'm so grateful. Like Tyler and just Kristen driving out, thank you. But oh, legs are a little angry, but nailed it. So at this point, like, I'm not getting the KOM. I'm like an hour behind because of the delay, which is fine. Like I said, priority one was the workout. Workout has been done. Check. 3 hours in. I have just an hour left. Just zone 2. Then I'm done for the day. Priority 2 is to get the KOM. Hey, Mitchell lives for another day. So yeah. Plus, when I get home, I do want to see how close I was to being on pace up until the flat. So let's check into that when I get home. Oh boy, that was rough coming home. I was gonna go in and like see how close we were on the segment, at least up until I got my flat, but the headwind home. So going out, I had a headwind. So coming home, I should have had tailwind, but the wind changed on me halfway through the ride. And that headwind home was brutal. Usually it's like a kind of a rolling downhill, probably about 45 minutes worth of back to like the end of the segment. Dude, it was like, I don't know how hard it was. It's probably 8 to 10K an hour headwind. And then it was gusting too at points. I think the weather app was saying it was gusting up to like 18K. That was just, it was just brutal on the way home. I think it was more than that. Anyways, so today's conditions sucked, honestly, for that, trying to do that. So I'm kind of glad I got the flat, but I felt so good today. The warm-up felt amazing. The first effort, I was supposed to go 20 minutes at, 3:45, 3:40. I ended up pushing it out to 25 minutes to finish the climb, because I started the climb just a little bit before it actually started. After that, the next climb it took me about 18.5 minutes to get to the top. So I pushed over the top and just kept going and finished out my 20 minutes. And that climb, I had the KOM at like 17:38 or something like that. And I think I ran it in like 18:38. So it was like a minute off. But I also, like the last 5 minutes of the climb, I could feel my back wheel getting squishy. And then that's when I stopped and checked, and sure enough, I had a flat. I found a little tiny piece of glass in my tire. So that's what it was. I know people will be like, why aren't you running tubeless? I don't have these wheels set up tubeless right now. I should. I can. I just don't. So then I had to wait an hour, which is totally understandable, for Tyler's wife, Kristen, to come and give me a tube and give me a pump. My CO2. So the tube that I put in, it actually like twisted on itself somehow when I aired it up, and it almost popped the bead off, and I blew a CO2 canister. Like, it was done, and I had to get a pump and a new tube. So She saved my life. He saved my life. Thank you, majorly. And then it took a little while for the lakes to open up, and I went straight into a downhill powerhouse descent. It's fun. It's so bumpy though. It kind of like takes away from it. Then I hit the next climb, and I KOM'd that climb before at 15.5 minutes, and I ran that in 16.5, about 340 or 41 watts. So that's kind of cool. And then I finished over the top to get to 20 minutes for my last 20-minute sweet spot effort. So 3 sweet spot efforts, all of them were 340 to about 343. Super cool. Good lakes today. I think I was 260 TSS, and I think I averaged about 258, 57 watts for 4 hours and 15 minutes. So it's a long day. Hey, that was a solid 3-day block. So Tuesday I did VO2 max. I did 3 minutes on, 3-minute recovery. I was doing about 420, 425 on those. Yesterday was 4 hours, and so that day was just about 3 hours and 25 minutes, something like that. Yesterday was just zone 2 endurance building. It was 4 hours and 40 minutes. I posted that vlog yesterday, so you can check that out. Today was 3 by 20 minute sweet spot at 335 to 340 target for 4 hours, and it took me about 4 hours and 18 minutes. So that headwind, I'm telling you, got me, threw my whole schedule off. And I'm also home an hour later than I thought I would be. So 3-day block is done. I am hungry. I'm gonna smash some carbs, whatnot. And tomorrow's a rest day. Just an easy recovery spin. I'll probably get to bed early tonight and might even sleep in a little bit tomorrow. The number one thing for recovery, aside from eating good and clean food, is actually sleep. So, oh, look at this guy rolling in with his Porsche. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. I'll keep riding, check hard. I'll see you guys on the next video.